133.72.
Atlanta Center, Blue Street 5134, good evening, 1616, tab direct north.
Blue Street 5134, Atlanta Center, climb maintain, follow level 230.
Level 230, Blue Street 5134.
Atlanta Center, American 1440, flight level 160, direct Lubbock.
The Flav 133, Washington Center 133.72.
Port of Washington Center 133.720.
American 1440, Atlanta Center, maintain 250 knots, climb maintain, follow level 230.
230, maintain 250 knots, American 1440.
Delta 602, Atlanta Center, climb maintain, follow level 270. United 2022, Atlanta Center, you here? United 2022, climb and maintain, level 290. American 665, all lower for you here in about 15 miles.
Atlanta Center, hello, American 216, level 340.
American 216, Atlanta Center, roger, traffic 1 o'clock. 12 miles opposite direction, air Boeing 737, 1,000 feet above.
Got him inside, American 216.
Roger. Blue Street 5134, connect Washington Center 133.72.
133.72, have a good rest of your evening, Blue Street 5134.
American 1440, connect Washington Center 133.72. Just let them know you have 250 knots.
133.72, I'll let them know. Nice, speed. Have a good night. 1440.
Bye.
Skywest 3760 on the ground in Piedmont, I-4 to Detroit.
This is Skywest 3730.
3760.
Skywest 3760. You are cleared to the Detroit airport via the Trisha 1 departure, TARS transition that is filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 360 once you met after departure. Departure frequency with me, squawk 2001.
Alright, clear to Detroit via the Trish 1 departure. TARS transition then is filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect 360. 10 minutes after departures with you, squawk 2001. Skywest 3760.
Skywest 3760, read back correct. The wind 140 at 4, altimeter 3021. Would you like runway 23 left or 5 right?
Oh, we can take 23 left, Skywest 3760.
Skywest 3760, roger, advisory taxi.
Roger that, 3760.
American 665, descend and maintain, level 240. United 2431, amend altitude, maintain level 340. So 340, 2431. Cathay 528, Jackson are closed, radar service terminated, change your advisory frequency approved today.
122, thank you. Cathay 528.
Delta 627, cross ILD at and maintain 14,000, the on altimeter 3014.
Yeah, 14,000, Delta 627.
American 665, cross chipper at and maintain 13,000 and 250 knots. The on altimeter 3014. Your steps on it. I just want to make sure you got it all. It's going to be chipper 13,000 B250 altimeter 3014. Yep, chipper at 13,000 and cross chipper also at 2509. At the 4760, LNS Center, climb maintain, total 350. Okay, 2431, climb maintain, total 360, and just expedite your climb. Set last for United 2431. Okay, 2431, affirmative, climb maintain, total 360, and expedite your climb. 360 will expedite, so 2431. Alaska 1741, descend to the Jones E2 arrival, landing to the south, the shuttle altimeter 3020.
Hello guys,
for
welcome
Alaska
to the
1741.
stream. We are on
Alaska
the ground
1741,
at
descend
P
via the
International,
Jones
where we
E2
flew
arrival,
into
landing to the
yesterday.
south, the shuttle altimeter 3020.
Right now we're waiting for the fuel truck to get here so we can get fueled up. And then get our passengers on board.
Descend via the
be on our
Jones
way.
arrival, Charlotte altimeter
So as you heard,
3020,
we picked up our IFR
1741.
clearance already. And
It's
we're
Southwest
going to
4,
get going.
correction, Alaska 1741, just want to
So
verify
far all is
also
well. Hope
landing south.
everyone is doing good today. This is our last flight of the month.
from landing south for
Of
Alaska
June.
1741.
Thank
for
you.
the part 121 anyway.
LNS Center, American 23, and 11,000.
I don't know what's going on with the rooftop there. It's kind of
American
weird.
523, Atlanta Center, climb maintain to level 230. 20, Atlanta Center.
But yeah, guys, we're going to be getting boarded up here. We got 47
United
passengers.
2022, descend via the Jones E2 arrival, landing
47
south, shuttle
packs.
altimeter 3020.
And 4,400 pounds of cargo. We're
Delta
gonna be taking
602,
12,000
descend via the
pounds
Jones E2 arrival,
of
landing
fuel with
south,
us,
shuttle altimeter
headed to,
3020.
Detroit. Alright, there's the fuel truck pulling up there. We're gonna get fueled up and we're gonna get on our way. So I was just finishing up the flight plan here that we have going. Let's get the ATIS.
Kilo Golf Sierra
Gave it
Oscar
to us, but I
Airport
forgot.
Information Lima 0054 Zulu Weather Wind 149er at 4 Visibility 10 Sky Condition Few clouds at 4,900 Few clouds at 6,900 Temperature 23 Dew point 14 Altimeter 3021 Advise on initial contact
Delta 3710, traffic
Lima.
1020 going northbound, it's a 737, 1,000 feet below you.
Kilo Golf
Set them on TCAS, I'm looking for Delta 3710.
Delta 413, Connect Washington, center on 133.72. Good day.
Alright, we're getting fuel truck here.
Good day. Delta 1361, descend and maintain. Actually, you know what?
You see
Descend at
that
pilot's
filling up there?
discretion and maintain flight level 240.
Descend pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240, Delta 1361.
Alright, let's see here.
Aircraft inside to Delta 3710.
6,
Delta 3710, roger.
8, 193. So get that in place here.
Oscar 1741, connect shuttle approach 126.15. Good day.
Over to Charlotte approach for Alaska 1741, good day.
Bye.
We have a crosswind on this departure. Let's go 139, 146, 148, 193. Alright, so we have that set. rest of the flight plan is already ready to go. Taking off 23 left, which will be, let's see if we pull up the
American 665, contact on approach 133.47.
we don't have far to taxi either. So we're here at the terminal. We'll just taxi up here 23 left for departure.
Bye.
And I think he gave us the option for 3-2 if I'm not mistaken, or 1-4, one of those. Yeah, we're gonna take off 23 left is what we're gonna do. Alright, so looks like we're good to go there.
American 523,
Aircraft.
connect Washington Center on 118, correction 133.72, good day. 133.72, connect.
Alright, we'll get the rest of everything filled in as well. Get the APU up. How'd that all of a sudden start acting weird?
Southwest 2852, connect Washington Center 133.72, good day.
33.72, Southwest 2852, good day.
Good day. Delta 4760, radar contact lost.
Alright, getting
Delta
APU up.
2765, line of center, yep. Delta 2765, transponder code 2010.
We're ready to get going now, so as soon as you're ready, you can open the doors and start letting the passengers aboard. Thank you.
2765, Delta 2765.
Thanks, American 216,
Top out.
traffic
Give it
11
a look.
o'clock, 10 northwest, Boeing 737 to 36.
Alright, we're looking 216.
Yeah, 2431 traffic, 2 at your 2 and 10 southwest, Airbus 734.
Look for traffic, United 2431.
Delta 3710, call Wash 13372, bye-bye.
Washington 133.72, yes.
Delta 627, you guys have a good night, kind of one approach, 3347, good day.
On approach, Delta 67, thank you, good night.
Delta 1361, Aussie at 14 grand, inland altimeter 3014. Inland altimeter 3014, cross Aussie at 14,000 feet, Delta 1361. Delta 2765, ready to contact, maintain flight level 220.
Maintain 220, Delta 2765, and so we step away for about 2 minutes.
How long, you said 2 minutes? Yeah, just let me know when you're back.
Possible.
Alright,
United
got a few things to
2022,
get going
contact
here.
near, I'm sorry, Charlotte approach 126.15, bye.
3021.
TW147 at Let us Center, climb and maintain, flight level 230. Delta 535 at Let us Center, climb and maintain, flight level 230.
APU is back.
Delta
Converter's back.
602,
Weird
shuttle
about that.
approach 126.15.
Alright, source to my side, we're climbing maintain 5,000 initial. Expect our top altitude 10 minutes after.
Yeah, 2431, Indianapolis Center is
Spark
closed, radar service
2001.
terminated, change advisory frequency approved, good day.
Go to advisory, United 2431, have a good night.
United 1957, Atlanta Center will be closing, doesn't look like Houston's on either, or Memphis, radar service terminated, change advisory frequency approved, good day. Delta 535, Atlanta Center closing, radar service terminated, change advisory frequency approved, good day.
He's already going offline.
TWA 147, Atlanta Center closing, radar service terminated, change advisory frequency approved, good day. Delta 1361, Atlanta approach is closed, radar service terminated, change advisory frequency approved, good day.
Going over to Unicom, thanks Delta 1361.
No problem, America 216, Atlanta Center closing, radar service terminated, change to advisory, frequency is approved. Have a good rest of your night.
Over to advisory, thanks, have a good one. American 216.
South 26 to 2765, Atlanta Center and approach will be closing, radar service terminated, change to advisory, frequency approved, good day.
We'll end up in, I think we're going to end up in,
Delta 602, if you're with me, Atlanta Center closing, shuttle approach will be closing, radar service terminated, change to advisory, frequency approved, good day.
we're going to be switching over to,
Control aircraft,
DC.
Atlanta Center is now closed.
if I'm not not mistaken. I think they're online right now. Where we're located, we're like right in between, right on the cusp of Atlanta Center, and DC Center. I think our direction of flight will put us over to, into DC Center for our flight path, if I'm not mistaken. Then again, it may not. I think it may not put us in their flight path. We'll see. Alright, we're getting these folks boarded now. And our departure will be in the Trisha 1. Which isn't much of anything. We depart 2-3 left. So climbing 234 to 1440, then ahead to 270. And then we get assigned to probably go direct way in. That's what I would assume. Get climb higher. So I'm gonna go ahead and set 18,000. Here's what I'm gonna do. That way that gives me time to get fully set up. Put on the autopilot or anything. I don't generally see my guitar place. That's not out of place. Alright, we're all loaded now. So we have 148 plus 15.
Hi, Captain. All passengers are on board and doors have been closed.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, and on behalf of myself, the first officer, and the cabin crew, I'd just like to give you a warm welcome on board the aircraft. As you may have noticed, we've now closed the doors and expect to be departing in just a few moments. If you could get yourself seated and secured while we get ready for pushback, it would be most appreciated. If you require any assistance from the cabin crew, please press the button above your head and be sure to listen to the safety briefing that we'll be playing in a few moments. You'll hear from me again once we reach our cruising altitude, but for now, once again, welcome aboard and thank you for flying with us. Cabin crew outdoors, thank you.
Ground to cockpit. We are connecting the tug now, so please confirm the parking brake is set.
Parking brake is set.
Locking the gear now. All right, Captain, bypass pin is inserted and the tug is connected. Ready to push at your discretion, and please release parking brakes. Captain, you are clear for engine start. pushback complete. Set parking brakes and confirm.
Parking brake set.
Stand by. Unlocking the gear. Tug is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. We'll signal you on the side and have a good flight.
Good start on number 1. Pedals in place correctly. RTO on the brakes, flaps 1. APU shutting down. Go brakes off. Take off the pig check.
Take off, okay.
Lights on. Rear panel looks normal. Alright. Let's get out of here. traffic on final here. I don't know what's up with all these taxiway signs.
Well, William, what do you think?
I like it, Randy. It's very nice.
How are you, man? If I could stay on the taxiway, that'd be great. It's like the plane turns wherever my head is looking. It's weird. I swear if I turn my head a certain way, the airplane wants to go that way too. Taxiway sign just right here on the taxiway here. The L-ball is well with you. Alright, let's get ready to get out of here. Let this guy land. I think this is a 717 that's landed. Yeah, it is. 717-200. Oh, that was smooth. Nicely done. Waiting from the start complaining. Let's go there. Everything's on up top. Verify takeoff configurator again.
Takeoff okay.
Mount International Traffic Skywest 3760 entering runway 23 left for departure to the northeast Piedmont. We should be exiting up here. Alright, approach in is clear. Runway's almost clear. Departure is clear. 23 left on the runway. Roll takeoff configured. Flaps 1, RTO on the brakes. Let's go. He's clear. Alright, airspeed's alive. Instruments are normal. Got thrust hold. Vibrations are normal as well. There's V1. And rotate. Trying to put together a little flight too. Oh, there you go. Where are you thinking of flying to? Gear coming up. Already past 1400. Start that right turn. Guard dampener. OV nav. And nav. Oh, gotta actually activate this. Not sure, might do a cargo run for the VA. Okay. Dang it, I forgot to turn off the taxiway chart. Alright, flaps up. There you go. Yes. Orbix vectors and yeah, it should be vectors and of course global. Alright, let's go autopilot on. Autopilot engaged and active. On 8,000, go ahead and go up to cruise altitude. We're going to 36,000. Alright, gears up, auto brakes off, ECAS clear, flaps up. We're pressurized 4.2 and increasing. No caution warnings or lights. Rear panel looks normal. Rear panel's all squared away as well. It's 10,000. Lower lights off. In the back note. And we should increase, there we go. Advancing to 270 on the speed. Yeah, it looks pretty sweet. To be honest with you, I was looking at possibly getting land class, I think it's land class, whatever it is, in Northern and Southern California. I'm still kind of on the fence on it though, if I'm going to do that one or not. Alright, coming up on 13,000. Flight time remaining about an hour 15 minutes. Yes, and that's exactly why I was thinking about getting it, because it's all on sale. Oh, is it? How is it on FPS? Because I was definitely debating on whether or not I should get True Earth in California, even though I think it's like 80 gigs worth of space, or if I should just get the land class. And I kind of feel more close to getting the land class just because at least you have seasonal changes that you're not going to have with the True Earth. I think True Earth is cheaper if I'm not mistaken, but that's what was kind of making me decide on whether or not I wanted to get True Earth in California or not. But 80 gigs worth of space. I will say the Florida True Earth looks very good from altitude, and I would assume it definitely is much truer to the seasons because it doesn't really change. I can see my apartment in 3D. Since the land class is more laggy. Oh, gotcha. Oregon land class. Oh, gotcha. And I see, I wasn't sure if I wanted to get Oregon just because I have other payware scenery there, and I don't want to deal with fixing those things and making sure that they're working with the Orbix scenery. Those lights out. say, got NorCal, True Earth, SoCal, Mega Scenery Earth. Oh, Mega Scenery Earth for Oregon and Washington. Looks flat, but less laggy for me. I started making. Oh, got you. You can make ortho for P3D. I know I've seen people make it for. Oh, I remember. I know Jay Cruz was making it for X-Plane. Just wait and see when I stream in 2024. Oh man. All right, man. We'll be waiting, man. We'll be waiting anxiously. All right, we're right at 1 hour's time. Gotcha. But they take up quite a bit of space. And see, that was the only thing too with my True Earth Florida. It made, and I don't know, it could have been because of my Latin VFR Fort Lauderdale and Miami. That could have been making it lag on me. But I know in V4, I definitely couldn't run True Earth Florida. So I think I ended up turning it off and then reinstalling it when I moved up to 5. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I turned it off because it didn't do well in V4 at all. So I was happy how much better it worked in V5. A lot of that stuff people are selling on SimMart for like $15 and you can just make it But the question though is it convenient? It's a matter of convenience. If it's much more convenient for you to just buy from somebody that's already made it, you know, it depends on where you stand on that. But if you have the time to make it yourself, definitely. I agree. It's quite a bit of stuff and scenery, you know, but heck, to build scenery, that takes a lot of time. To just build a, not even scenery, but to build an airport. I think we're good here. So seatbelts off. Folks, something to drink. Yes, exactly. And storage space. Yeah, the storage for it. Like I've been messing around with Airport Design Editor and updating some stuff on it for quite a few of my airports. Like I was messing with Detroit just before I went live. To fix the FedEx ramp, cargo ramp at Detroit. Because for some reason the MD-11 FedEx jet was parking at Terminal 8 because it had the largest parking spot. So I had to go edit the parking spots for the cargo ramp, for FedEx cargo ramp, to get the MD-11 to park over there. But I enjoy using Airport Editor and just kind of tweaking certain things on the airports, man, and getting them a little bit more realistic. Eventually, hopefully, I can get around to trying to make some scenery. Let's see, it's kind of fun for me because it's like I'm getting under the, yes, exactly. FSS is drag and drop, press start. See, and that too is what makes it even harder for me to decide to just switch, because of all the tweaking and the work that I've put in for P3D to make it look as good as it does. You know, that's how I look at it. It's like you know, and I think I made this analogy before with Decimal. To me, it's like having a 67 Chevy or something, you know, that you built back up from scratch. And then someone's like, dude, why don't you just buy a 2022 Chevy? They're already out. You know, it's not the same. It's not the same. You know how to get into the inner workings of it and make it work the way you want it. And starting over, but I mean, I've even thought that if I really get into editing airports and maybe even building airports, I may even try to do it for Microsoft, even though I probably won't use Microsoft. But heck, if I can build some stuff for it, it can't. I don't think it can be that bad. The amount of scenery that keeps coming out, freeware and payware, and especially payware from trash developers that's just made trash scenery for P3D and FSX. They all of a sudden just porting their stuff right over into MSFS. It can't be that hard. I think they have a little bit more of a leg up in Microsoft. I'm sure it makes it much easier. Yeah, I shell out $10,000 to make the sim look good, but it was damn blood, sweat, and tears. Keeping the scenery library from exploding and making me yeah. That's why I say, I think too, if you're just a simmer, you just get on here to sim, you don't really mess with the config files. Like I mess with all of my aircraft config files. They have my seating and everything sitting just right in the airplane. Adding camera, new camera angles. Like these camera angles right here. I added this. Oh, hold on, where to go? And this view, I added these in myself. These ones, they don't come in default with the airplane. So I added both of those camera configs. I did it also to my PMDG airplanes. The 777. Well, actually, no, the 777, when they did the last update, they added, I believe they added the camera config from the nose wheel point of view. But my 73s and initially my 777s, I added those camera angles to it as well. But I've done quite a bit of tweaking on all of my airplanes and airports. So that's why I say it's a matter of, again, just deciding whether you're just going to kick. So that's why I say it's hard for me to even imagine when these guys say, nope, I'm completely uninstalling P3D and going straight to Microsoft. It's like, man, just all that. Well, again, if you're just a flight sim and all you do is download stuff and run it the way it was, you know, it probably doesn't mean much. Although, you know, aside from the money that you've lost. But I think if I made the switch, there's no way I could completely delete P3D. I'd buy me another hard drive if I needed more space, or SSD just to make the room. Oh crap! There's the clouds. Like a 67 Chevy. Yeah, you know, it's just that's how I look at it, man. Is because of the amount of work I've put in the background of this sim to make it look the way I want it to look. There's no way I'm just gonna scrap it and move on to something else. Especially too, Ben, it has everything I needed to do. I have every airplane in here I could have now. Granted, I don't have the Fokker 100 that's coming out from Just Flight. I'd like that airplane if it was a P3D. I think they'd have to really come out with some airplanes that I'm jonesing to fly. That they're not going to release in P3D for me to really consider getting Microsoft. It's pretty simple, but P3D and X-Plane is what got me started. Right on. How often do you even get on Microsoft? There's a couple of planes and 90% of people abandon ship. Yes, exactly. But hey, to each their own. If that's what, you know, if that's what they do and that's what they want to do, go for it. But I think too, like I said, because I know even Jake Cruz was having a hard time deciding whether or not he wanted to make the jump, just because of the amount of work he put into X-Plane, of doing all the ortho that he was doing for X-Plane. It's you know, you're making those decisions on whether or not that's something you want to just abandon. I got just over 1,000 feet to go before we hit cruise. 7.6 on the pressure, 17 minutes into the departure. Headed to Detroit. Weather looks good from here to Detroit as well, so we'll see how that goes. Why is active sky showing me some cloud layers and yet it disappears in the sim? Going to keep the updates downloaded. Oh, okay, got you. That way you stay up to par. Test out the freewares. I got a few payware airports slowly building. Oh, there you go. There you go. And that's the other thing too, is that it's going to be, if you know PMDG, it's going to be another 5 years before they even finally get the 777 into Microsoft at the rate that they're going on releasing the 7.3s, and how long it took them to even release one, let alone them releasing the Max. If that actually ever happens, that may be within that same five years or so. They like to drag things out, so you know, you still won't really have every airplane that we have in P3D and or X-plane over there yet. You know, but if you have what you need, what you like to fly in Microsoft, then you're golden. You know, I don't think there's like, I have the 777. I rarely fly it. You know, so unless you're a long haul flyer, you know, those are the guys that's really waiting for the 777 to get into that sim. But I think that's going to be a test as well for Microsoft, because from what I've heard from a few people that do long hauls, that on how the scenery builds and how it downloads the scenery over that amount of time, that they've had some issues with it or something like that. I'm not too sure. LAX. Oh, really? I swear I never thought FEELTHERE would make decent airports. I wish they made it that night. Yeah, exactly. And even the airports they have, isn't that for some other program that they have? Because I've seen their scenery that they have. It's called Tower 3D or something like that. I thought that was for like a completely different program or something. Are those sceneries are actually for P3D? They're flying the Captain Sim 777 with the salty mod. Oh yeah, Variable, he made those cool his videos. I swear his videos are pretty sweet looking. He knows how to edit some videos, I tell you that. And he made that potato look really nice. Made that potato look like a baked potato with everything on it. And it I assume really is trash, because I don't ever see anybody flying that airplane on streams. Rarely have I seen anybody really flying. I've rarely even seen anybody flying any Coronado stuff anymore. Other than, I think, the Skymaster. I think they released the Skymaster. I still see Sim Caesar and a few people streaming that airplane.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Just a short message from the cockpit to let you know we have in fact reached our cruise level. We're now level at 35,000 feet and we're not anticipating any delays, so as the cabin crew make their way around the aircraft, please make sure you keep the hours clear of any items.
We're 39 minutes out.
And enjoy the rest of your flight. Thank you.
I think Cleveland is Detroit, if I'm not mistaken. One of those things was an ATC. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like some ATC add-on or something. That's what I thought it was. It was kind of odd. So I never even tried to get under that scenery. I took off with no flap stuff. Oh man, Desmo was giving them crap on that a while back. I remember that. But that's what I kept trying to tell Desmo, is I believe that he just went back and recorded the replays. And you know, in the replays, a lot of functions don't really function properly in the replays. So I think that's what it was. There's no way that was live flying, taking off with the camera on the ground and him trying to stay center line and know when to rotate. I'm pretty sure he just recorded them. And then went back and added it, and you know, and then pieced it together from there. Yeah, you hear him? Let's see if my weather updates here. I'm supposed to have some low-level clouds at least. We'll be talking to Cleveland Center here to bring us into Detroit. So that works out. Let's get them pulled up 1987. Yeah, this is gonna finish out. What I was thinking I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply for Qantas Airlines on the Pilot's Life 1, because I have the experience and time on the Pilot's Life 1, and then on the Pilot's Life 2, I'm going to I forgot one of the ones. Yeah, that's right. I'll just bring it.
Blue Sheik 5118 is an RSP, New York South offline. Frequency change your previous connect.
Yeah, that's what the clouds are supposed to look like. Right now. Why they didn't repopulate. All right, 23 minutes in. We'll be in Detroit, Cleveland Center here shortly. What would be nice as well, I think, in Microsoft, man, if they ever can get that immersion, like Parallel 42 have for the 777, the 73s, the Airbuses, or even Phoenix, if they had it, the immersion built in with theirs like FS Labs have, I think that would look really good in that sim. You know, having the condensation wing effect, the vapor effect on the wings, the engine condensation, and the a few other things on how that immersion works. I think that would look pretty cool, man, if they had that in Microsoft. Let's look at the progress page. But yeah, this is the last flight, so for this month for airline flying, only really have what, 3 days, 2 to 3 days or something left in the month. Let's see, we got Detroit ATIS. We did that. Our information hotel. Oops. Let's get that written down. I don't want to get behind the airplane this go around. Not with ATC online, I know. Let's see, let me see if we're landing. 2-1 right, it should be closed. It looks like it is. Let's see if we can get 2-1 left. I haven't landed on that round any of the 2-1s, I don't think. So to close it out, we're gonna land on 2-1 left. See if we can request that. So we got simultaneous visual, 2-1 left, 2-2 right. Use log frequency 11195 approaching use. All right, well that's good. At least it's VFR, of course, like we've had already planned. All right, so we'll plan for 2-1 left if we can. Let's see, let me get that pulled up. To a closed runway because I may be back. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I try to keep up with the NOTAMs on that to do that. Yeah, man, you deserve it, man. Gotta hook you up, man. appreciate you coming onto the channel, man, hanging out, chatting with me. Definitely, dude, definitely. Plus, I'm about to run an ad, so that way you didn't get an ad, get hit with an ad. See, remember that flight I was telling you about? I had all that turbulence on the way down. I'm trying to remember, which one was this? Where were you going to? I'm trying to remember. This wasn't the one where you got hit with like wind shear or something on landing, was it? There you go. And you get to see all of the previous flights now too. You can see all of those. If you missed any, you can see all of those without waiting for it to come out on YouTube. Because most of my YouTube videos are like a month behind from what they are live stream. I try to do that. That way it gives you subs an advantage to where you guys can still have access to my flights. If you missed it, if you want to see it, after stream, you can. But like I said, they won't show on my YouTube channel until almost a month later, when this flight will end up. Actually, this flight's not going to end up on YouTube. Well, it won't be active. I'll already do it right after the flight. I'll port the flights over and then just schedule for the time that they're going to release. So this flight's not going to release until sometime in August on YouTube. Yeah, man, appreciate it, man. I try to, and it makes it worth it, because if I fall off for like a week or two and don't stream, or like when I went out of town on the 10th of this month, I still have videos coming out on YouTube, so that way it still looks like I'm doing something with time to spare. If I get burnt out or something, I still got like 2 months worth of videos that's releasing on YouTube, even if I don't stream. And plus, that's where I started, was on YouTube. So I still have some people that watch my stuff on YouTube regularly. So I try to definitely keep this stuff over there and trying to build that channel up even more if I can. So yeah, that's like I said, that was at least one of the things I figured I could do for people who sub to the channel. You have access to it here, not having to wait for it to come out on YouTube if it's a good flight that you want to see. Alright, so we're going to be in his airspace here shortly. Oh, I was going to open up the approach plates. Plus, dude, if you know this course, you're like the only person who's giving bits. Your name shows up in Chinese still on all of the videos, on the intros and the endings of the 10 bits you donated. So you've been what would you call it? You've been getting advertised on here for like the past 8 months or something like that. Six months. Hold on. I've been affiliate since January, so yeah, like the past maybe 4 or 5 months. At least. Alright, let's see what approach we're gonna do. 2 1 left.
370.
Yeah, man.
12 Papa Indy, Cleveland Center IA, squawk 5711.
So we'll do ILS 21.
Squawk 5711, November 512 Papa.
Yeah, man, and like I said, and that's why I was like, man, even if I wanted to, even if he was getting advertised and nobody would know what that name meant, they'd see it and wouldn't have a clue.
512 Papa, rear contact 15 southeast of
Alright, let's see. Alright, we're 29 minutes out. I'll start the prediction if anybody else comes in. Otherwise, if you do it by yourself, it'll be kind of useless. Because even if you win, you won't gain anything out of it. But we'll start the prediction. 29 minutes out. And hopefully we get on the ground before my wife gets home. She should be here from out of town. Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. Twitch only allows name change like every single. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's good to know. we're gonna request the ILS. Let me get this going. Let me get the ATIS up for you guys too. 3367. 675. Also, man, the reason I run ads is, and I only run one per hour. That's why I have that popping up on the screen as well. Because I follow so many other streamers, and I see when people start donating to the streamer and giving bits and gifted subs, and there's always, you know, like a couple people in there that wish they could, you know, donate to the streamer, but they don't have the money. They're like, man, I don't have anything right now. I wish I could sub to the channel, man, donate something to you. And to me, just allowing your device to run that ad when I run it is still giving something to the channel. So that's why I run the ad, and I don't want to overdo it, because you still don't, you really ain't making anything off the ads. I think it's like 3 cents per viewer or something like that. But it's something, you know. So I look at it that way, that, you know, even if you can't give anything, just letting your device play that ad is something. It's still giving something to the channel. So after me doing this for a while, it really made me think about that, and realize, you know, because dude, I used to get ticked off when ads would run on my, you know, if I'm watching somebody, and I'm like, man, I don't want to watch this, and I'll just go to somebody else. Yo, Cruz, what's happening? Good to see you, man. Hope all is well with you. We were just talking about you and doing ortho on X-Plane. All right, let's see. Oh, we're not even in range yet. 6-7. Yeah, that's right. 3367. All right, let me get my perf data. Actually, let me go ahead and get our runway. Yeah, man, hope all is well with you. Let's see. We'll go Cabo. After that. Yes, sir. Let's see. Alright, everything looks good there. We'll activate that. Good, doing good, man, doing well. You haven't done any streams yet on Microsoft, have you, J. Cruz? That's 2,000 points for running ad. Oh yeah. I don't even know what I put on that timer for that ad, or I don't even know. It's never gotten pressed, so I don't even know what time I push on it. Let's see. All right, let me look over this stuff before we give it the in range and have to get called up and be ready to go. All right, easy. Hold on. All right, easy is 240. That. We got Buns at plus 15. Plus 12.
Traffic.
We have traffic in.
Descend.
Where's it coming from? Oh, he's going to cross. He's gonna cross behind us. That's him right there.
Clear of conflict.
Said yeah, so I booted up P3D on the 767 and it crashed. Oh man, yeah, that sucks, dude. It's like an omen for you right there. Like, yeah, I should have done.
Traffic.
What other traffic do I have? Ah, he's climbing. We'll miss him. He's coming off the right side as well. All right, let's see. Where were we at? Clink. We got Clink said 10-bit, 10,000. Don't mind him. We're gonna miss him behind us as well. At or above 10,000. Yeah. Should be giving us that clear conflict. As well behind us. Fort 9,000. That's there. All right, we'll activate the rest of this. Let's go back to that. Check and see if I should have been. It should be in his airspace already. I feel like. Let's see. No, we're almost there. We're almost in his airspace. Oh, let me get my. Blue streak passing below us. Left to right. There he goes. All right, let me get our landing data. Oh, really? P3D making P3D look bad by crashing, right? Oh, gotcha. Oh man, I thought you was using the Tolus for the well, I guess that Tolus is only a 320, is it, or is it the Neo? I thought. All right, perf data, landing data. Let's see. Winds right now showing 190.4 in Detroit. You like the FS Labs much better than the Tolus, I take it. Actually, hold on, let me go back and see what my landing data is going to be. 68.6. 68.6, we'll run up to 70.50. Give us 130 landing. And we have not headwind, so it'll be plus 5 to 139 plus 4. Flaps 4 on the go around. 136. 84 VFS. Alright, let's get that in. Dang it, my mouse is crap. 184. Alright, V-speed set up. And let's see. Again, we're not using any auto brakes on this landing because, actually, hold on, let me see. Yeah. Because otherwise, we still have a bit of a taxi, so we'll. No auto brakes. Hopefully we'll depart at Juliet or something and taxi around in the end. That'll be the plan. Alright, let me get my ILS information. So that's cool, you're still flying it. My heart is broken so many people's. Yes, the Tolus has 321 and a Neo also, which I love. I don't have PFPX. I've heard of it. I've seen Desmo and Bill use it a lot. I have to buy a new external hard drive to run X-Plane 12 when it comes out. So I'll use it over P3D. It looks it's coming to an end of P3D. Hopefully not, man. Hopefully not. We'll see though. We'll see how that works out. Fortunately, I own my copy of P3D, so even if it does, I can still fly it.
Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, once again,
Yeah,
you'll be delighted to know that we will shortly be starting our descent, at which point the cabin crew will start preparing for our arrival.
Right on.
If you can make sure all aisles are clear for the cabin crew to start making their way around the
Alright, we
aircraft,
just got
much
called
appreciated.
up.
Thank you.
Let me get this going real quick. Altitude. Just drop it down. We'll set it for 28 for now. What was that? Radio. Let's see, 11.5. Have that set. We're already on his frequency. Good evening, Cleveland Center, Skywest 3760, descending via the Bonds 2 out of flight level 360.
Skywest 3760, Cleveland Center, good evening, ident.
We'll ident Skywest 3760.
Skywest 3760, thanks, you're under contact 42 southwest of Cleveland. You can assume that you don't arrival runway 21 left.
Alright, we'll continue descent via the Bunch to arrival. We'll expect 21 left, Skywest 3760.
Cleveland Center, JetBlue 2863 with the quest. Yes, sir. Any possible way we can climb flight level 340?
2063, climb table 340.
I gotta get my
level 340,
832.
JetBlue 2863.
What's wrong there? Up to 40. Alright, I believe we're all set. We got altimeters. In our auto brakes, we have the information hotel, unless something's changed there. Yeah, still hotel. There go to the screaming folks. It's all fine. Yeah, same here, but I'm in that eventually they would do like they did FSX. They would end up. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Yeah, that's true too. Even if they, that was the only thing I was worried about. Let's say V6 comes out, unless it's just mind blowing, which is probably unlikely. Developers probably won't do any updates for it. But I think the good thing though is if it comes to an end, developers will come back to it because the API and the SDK isn't going to change anymore. That's where it's at. That's where it's stopping. You know, so I think they may come back to it and continue some sceneries for it. I think that's been the main problem, is them dealing with having to fix their stuff that's already out there for updates that keep coming out. But honestly, like I said, even if it comes to an end, P3D no longer does any support for it like FSX, I'll happily keep flying this sim because I still have more than enough. If it was to stop right now, I still would keep flying this sim where it's at right now. Let's see what you say. Break this left for last. The only other thing that I think would be very crazy and very unlikely would be Lockheed and X-Plane joining forces. It almost feels like a Marvel kind of fantasy, I guess. You know, X-Plane and P3D coming together and being the one rival to Microsoft. That would be insane if that happens. I doubt it, but you know, it'd be crazy if it did. Apparently, that P3D6 is in the talks, and it was streamed. And it was streamed the land class on updated engine like the MSFS. I've heard somebody say that. If it was, I think I seen it on Adam Pestra's channel, but you know, you got to take what he says with a grain of salt. But it's possible. I think Lockheed Martin definitely have enough resources to do so. Said that for now there are no plans to update for P3D because main focus is MSFS. And they're trying to release and make it available. Let me reset my altitude here. Just go down to 10. Fly us the rest of the way. Bring us SFS use Bing P3D. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They got a lot more pull to get Google. I think they have a lot more resources to be able to get Google since they're a United States defense contractor. I think they have a little bit more pull than Microsoft, Bill Gates has to make that work if it's possible. Probably not mind blowing. Like I said, it's possible though, man. It's very possible. I think that'll be a force to be reckoned with if P3D and X-Plane came together. Now, I don't know though that P3D would have anything to offer X-Plane in that merger though, other than aircraft, I think, and maybe even the Orbix. Well, no, Orbix does stuff for X-Plane and P3D, so I don't know. I think ARC looks better than both. What does that mean? I'm trying to get an understanding here. All right, so we're out of 24,000 now. We have information hotel. He's giving us the runway we were planning for, which is 21 left. So that's a plus. And I think we're squared away for everything else, if I'm not mistaken. So let's close that, turn that off. I think I've already locked the door. It's like a satellite imagery, like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. But only in satellite because the water doesn't have pollution and no clouds in the towers. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. Continuing down. All right, 17 minutes out, guys. Let's see if we can pick the 8 or 7 from you so you guys can. Nope, no, I think we should have picked it up, but unfortunately, it may not actually be audible from their side. I've had that happen sometimes, even on the ground, where the audible 8 is doesn't output. So I just double left click on it on the VAP vPilot and pull up the text from it. Alright, flight level
2244, leave airspace, Chicago Center, flying, register, terminated, frequency change of
turn P3D down so I can hear you.
2244, thank you, good night, sir.
It's not very loud. About 70, okay. I should be able to hear him better now without messing with vPilot audio. I've been making tiles with this. Let's see what you got. Oh man. The amount of time it's taking for this to come up. This thing is impressive. It's almost like Google Earth. Wow. Man, you and Cruise, man. You guys know what you're doing on that, man. And did you guys do like the entire planet? Or are you just doing like specific areas that you know you want to fly to? Mostly just the US? That's pretty cool either way. What island is that out there? Peel Island. That's what it says. Pele Island? That's Canada Island. That's Canada.
Super Mike Lima Eddie.
Ontario.
Equivalent center, hello, ident.
Alright, we're at 18,000 now. Let's see. Altimeter is 3016. He said entire planet would be like, oh man. Oh yeah, that's what they were talking about, like petabytes. Even with Bing Maps. So level 19, I would be completely greedy. Oh, cruise can't open it.
Person Mike Lima radar contact. 35
3016.
Well, 400. Go with 3760, plan the ILS 2 on London.
Alright, we'll plan for the ILS 2-1 left, Skywest 3760. There's 316. Verified it again. Yeah, 316.
JetBlue 2863, Lee Myers Base, Minneapolis Center, offline, return to change route.
Over to advisory, thanks for all the help. JetBlue
Yeah, hear him better. You guys may get an echo. I'm not picking him up all too great. 6. Alright, we're depressurizing as well. 54 minutes into this flight with 15 minutes left. Crap, we're supposed to be at 280 as well. Oh, you're on your phone, Cruz. That's why I got you. We're able to reach it through RGIS, and that's what it pulled up on as well through the website. Alright, so descent checklist, we have information, hotel, again, no auto brakes, we have V-speeds set up. Descent checklist completed. This will hopefully be the last flight I do for a long while in the 175. I think we probably got about 40 flights, maybe more, in this airplane on YouTube, so should be good. I got two left there. I'm gonna see something here. I'm gonna mess with the ATC. You guys aren't gonna hear it. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that, because if I do, then it's gonna mess with my squawk code. I don't wanna do that. Mainly I was doing it for my AI traffic, so it can make sure that the traffic holds if they're taking off. But I know how I always just clear them out the way before I even land. That's why you guys never see me land on top of an airplane or an airplane land on me, because on approach to final, I'm constantly checking the AI companion to see and make sure what airplanes are flying next to me are going to be flying or landing the runway I'm landing, so I can clear them out. Down to 10,000, I'm just saying 8. Alright, going to 10 bid is going to be 250 on the speed. in Japan, the AI slowed down in front of me on approach. Final glass slope doing heavy. Oh man, and you actually picked up the heavy turbulence on them as well? Oh, I think you did tell me about that one on like, I think on the last stream or something. Alright, 250 down to 10,000. We got 210. Yeah, I think we're holding 210 from that point. $10,000. Out of 10, lights coming on. I forgot to turn the secondary lights on. Get those all up. Yeah, I believe we're still talking to Cleveland Center. 19875. Oh, hold on. Oh, crap. Oh, man. Thank you for saying something. I accidentally, I don't know how, I think when I turned the ATC thing on, that messed with it. I knew it got quiet. I was still waiting for him to say something back. Man, terribly sorry. Thank you. And Cleveland Center, sorry about this. Skywest 3760 with you.
Skywest 3760, not a problem. To maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000, Skywest 3760. Oh man, thank you for that. Switch to heading mode. Flaps 1. And I knew it got quiet for some reason. Should have known, man. That thing tuned it right to it. I was trying to make sure not to mess with my squad code and forgot it's going to change the frequency. I knew it got quiet.
They're the coming full landing, thank you.
The standard one, the one that comes with it. Because I honestly was hoping that he'd release V6. I mean what is it? 1.6. And it's been like going on 3 years. This dude still hasn't released it. So I have my own sound packs that I made myself on like 1.4. But as soon as I did that, 1.5 came out and he changed the sound files format. So I just left it as the default of what he uses. Because like I said, as quick as he came out with 1.5, I thought he'd come out just as quickly with 1.6, and it's been like 3 years. So I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not. Slow down to pro speed as well. 84. Flaps 2.
Skywest 3760, fly heading 300.
300 on the head in Skywest 3760.
Airbus 512 Papa, leave my airspace, and New York Center is, I'm sorry, Boston Center is offline from exchange group good. Skywest 3760 heading 250, don't look left.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for land. Thank you.
Yeah, repeat that one more time for Skywest 3760.
Heading 240, don't look left.
240 to join our localizer, Skywest 3760.
Seabird 7 Michael Lima, descend the Top Gun 2 arrival, runway 2 on left.
You said sound files.
Traffic 3760, 3 miles from Nesby, maintain 3000 until Central clear 912 on left.
Alright, maintain 3000 to cross in Nesby, clear for the ILS 21 left, Skywest 3760. That starts to come in. Localizer here. Alright, let's go gear down. Flaps 3. Alright, we have visual. It says as long as a folder like announcement. Oh yeah, and I read that as well. I think that was the thing too.
3760 with 1804, 2 left for clear to land.
And clear to land 21 left, Skywest 3760. Alright, we got the glide slope as well. Flaps 4. Flaps 5. We got 3 green on the gear. No auto brakes as said earlier. Flaps 5. All lights are on up top. Pack signs are on as well. We're on the glide slope now. Got 4 knots on the nose like it showed in the ATIS. We cleared the lane. Throttles. We can leave the yaw dampener on as well. Well, no, actually, I think we'll push it on here to disable it as well. Alright, my airplane. Autopilot away, yaw dampener off. Picking up 2 ILS's right here. I mean 2 PAPI lights. Right on the money.
Approaching minimum.
One of them's for the crossing runway, I guess.
Minimum. 50, 40, 30.
Cleveland Center, good evening. Reliable 412 video flight level 390, about 35 miles southwest of the
Versus
Sunday.
engage. Ground spoilers deployed.
Can you confirm that? What was the call sign on that?
Reliable 412.
Hello, 412.
Is 80 knots.
Center light ready contact. Position check, level 390.
60 versus disengaged.
Affirmative, 390.
Manual braking.
Bearings 1243, expect ILS 21 left.
21 left, bearings 1223.
What's the wrong thing? Appreciated quartz.
Skywest 3760, you can taxi straight ahead, Tango to the ramp.
And Tango to the ramp. Skywest 3760, thanks for your help.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm glad he said something. 'Cause I swear I was wondering why it was so quiet. Alright, preview off. FMC. Alright guys, welcome back to Detroit. A lower lights out. And we'll get the APU started. Clear right. Alright, APU ready to go. Alright, let's see what that landing rate was and how much time we have. 178 on the landing rate. We have 8 minutes to spare. Alright, let's get that for below. If I pick below, got some points. Or got your points back. No one else voted. I gotta mess with the elevation here again because it looks like it's still off and overlapping a little bit. Again, we're going back to Bravo 20. That's our gate we've been using. And only one of the ones big enough for this airplane to park at. Because again, all of these flights are really supposed to be done in the CRJ. But my CRJ is crap. Alright, we're gonna take Kilo. We'll take Tango all the way around the Kilo. What we'll do and bring it in from there. Yeah, guys, welcome back to Detroit. Like I said, our last flight for a long time, hopefully, in this jet. Probably try to be as proficient as I can in that 717. So when this flight's over with, I'm going to apply for that position at Qantas so I can fly the 717. I think it's Qantas Link. Alright, APU is up 100%. Clear left. That should be Kilo right here. Yep. Actually, we can just turn this way. To the ramp here. We got an Airbus parked here on the ground. Right next to us.
Uh-oh. Reliable 412 is you direct to the Buffalo Airport.
Direct Buffalo, thanks. Reliable 412.
guys, we are in the blocks. It shut down for the last time for a long time. Alright, let's go 3A off. Beacons, those all off.
Cabin crew doors to manual, please.
Alright, Joe, we're connected.
Cabin crew, the aircraft is secure. Please open doors. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit once again, I hope you enjoyed your flight with us today. On behalf of myself, the first officer, and the cabin crew, we wish you a safe and pleasant journey from the airport and hope to see you again soon. Thanks for flying with us.
Alright guys, so yeah, welcome back to Detroit. Flight time was, what was the flight time? 1 hour, 11 minutes. It's about 6 minutes or so longer we planned for. But yeah, there's the cargo ramp back there. Oh, it looks like they got the DC MD-11 parked at, looks like they have it parked at, looks like parking 3. It was parked over here earlier when I loaded the scenery to check it and make sure it was working. All right, let's go over the flight report. Hey, we'll end the schedule on the A-. We'll take that. -178 feet per minute, 81 on the rating. Communicators, usual.
665, ready to contact 42 miles east, I think.
As usual, landing was good. Packs remained comfortable, and overall passengers were much happy with this after flying. We'll take that. Off the blocks at about 15 minutes early and was in the blocks 3 minutes early. We'll take that all day long. Alright, so that's self-loading cargo. I'm going to check on that, Quartz, what you were saying, and see. Because I really like to do it. I just have to do a lot of renaming because he had a lot more functions to it. So I have to redo some videos as well, as far as like saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So that's cool that he added those. It's just a little bit more that I have to do as well to change it up. Unless I just say hello and not an actual time. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, guys, welcome back to Detroit for our last flight go home day. I am going to try to do some GA flying. Hopefully in these next few days or so. Right now I'm on call with my job, so I don't know how much of that I'll get to do. I'm on call until the, I think until the 5th. Yeah, the 5th or, yeah, I think it's the 5th or the 3rd, one of those. Then I'll be off call at work. But yeah, other than that, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I got to get out of here. My wife just got home. I will see you guys on the next one, hopefully. I enjoyed hanging out with your Quartz and Jay Cruz. I appreciate you guys, and I'm going to sign off. Alright.